Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Matthew. And as you guys know, Thanksgiving is coming up. And as you basically know, I decided to do a video of reading Hughley's Thanksgiving Parade. So this is actually some type of like a kid's book since I'm a grown man. I decided to film a video for this. This is from Ted Arnold. And this is all about Thanksgiving since it's coming up. I'm getting ready for turkey and whatever. So we're going to be reading the entire book today. And it's also in the back. It shows us the instructions if you want to pause the video. This is from Scholastic Inc. And it shows us all different things if you want to interested in reading. So let's get started. This is called Hughley's Thanksgiving Parade. And before I read the page, as you can see, a little papers came ripped. It's probably an oldest book. I actually think I was never expecting it all since I've already read these one time. And it's really something when it's wrong or whatever. I was thinking like the book was read in one person. I was really, this is kind of like a bold material. So, let's get started. Hughley's Thanksgiving Parade. It's got three main characters. Here it is. I think they're probably like lizards. So let's get on with the video. Let's go. Okay. Alright, so Hughley. Okay, we got the instructions here. Okay. Hughley loved playing tag with his friends Booter and Grubble. Tag, you're it, Grubble. Yeah, Hughley. Hey guys, said Booter. Don't you think we're gone too far from our secret slime pit? Hughley and Grubble looked around. Yeah, said Grubble. I don't recognize this place. Hey, said Hughley. Look down there. The three friends gazed down a side tunnel. They followed and entered an opening cavern with many hatchways in the ceiling. They know that hatchways always open underneath beds in the people world. We gotta check this out, Hughley whispered. Yeah, no kidding, said Grubble. Okay, said Booter, but then we go back home. Hughley led his friends up steps in the middle of the cavern. They climbed out from under a bed in a huge room filled with beds. Where are you now? Asked Hughley. Booter saw a sign. I heard about places like this, she said. People get their beds and other stuff here. Tag, you're it, Hughley, yelled Grubble. Hughley chased after both of his friends. They leaped from bed to bed, bouncing and laughing themselves silly. Suddenly, they heard noise, music, and voices. Hughley hurried to a window. What's going out there? He said. Booter and Grubble hurried over to look. They could see tall buildings. Outside the buildings, crowds of people hurried every which way. Many were dressed to look silly. Others were starting to play music. It looks like they're getting ready for a big party, said Hughley. Yeah, said Grubble. Let's join them. But we aren't supposed to be seen by people, said Booter. We might get caught. Some of those people are dressed to look like creatures, said Hughley, so maybe they won't notice us. The three friends hurried downstairs to a door that led outside. Hughley, Booter, and Grubby walked among the busy people. No one paid them any attention. They found a pile of dress-up clothes. Many people were grabbing things to wear. By the time they reached the pile, there were only hats left for the three monsters. Hey you, said a booming people voice behind them. Oh no, thought Hughley. We've been caught. They turned around, holding their breath in fear. A big people guy was standing there. You're looking for something to wear, he said, handing each of them a shoulder bag. Wear these, and during the Thanksgiving parade, walk beside one of those floats and throw candy to all the children you see. He walked away. The three monsters let out a deep breath. Whew, said Booter. That was close. What's a parade? Asked Grubble. I don't know, said Hughley. He pointed at a line of decorated vehicles. Maybe those things will make a parade. People were climbing onto the Thanksgiving parade floats. More people dressed alike were lining up and testing their musical instruments. Buddha, Grubble, and Hugley walked around, looking at the wonderful sights. Hugley dropped farther and farther behind his friends. He gasped as a particularly beautiful float. Suddenly, Hugley realized that he is standing alone in the middle of some kind of colorful, wrinkly stuff. He heard a hissing sound, and the stuff started to billow up around him. Hugley tried to run, but he tripped over a rope and fell on his face. Before Hugley could get up, he felt himself being lifted off the ground. Buddha, Grubble, help! Cried Hugley, but Buddha and Grubble couldn't hear him. Hugley went higher and higher. He realized he was on top of something that was rising toward the sky. Buddha and Grubble waved, but Hugley was too scared to let go and wave back. Below, the musicians were marching. They started playing music. The floats began rolling. The parade started moving down the street. People were cheering. The thing Hugley was singing on stopped rising and started moving. People on the ground were pulling it with ropes. Below, Buddha and Grubble wondered what to do. Hugley held on tight and sailed between tall buildings. He was beginning to enjoy himself. Never had he seen so many happy people. He saw more of the big things pulled by ropes. Each one was different. Suddenly, Hugley heard voices nearby. There were people in the windows of all the tall buildings. Watching the parade, when they saw Hugley, they waved at him and cheered. Hugley was delighted, without thinking. He let go and waved back. Just then a gust of wind blew. It shook the big floating thing. Hugley tried to grab hold again, but it was too late. He started sliding faster and faster. Then he was tumbling through the air. People in the windows and people watching from below all cried, "Oh!" Below, Buddha and Grubble had been tossing candy to children, but they were keeping an eye on Hugley. When he fell, they rushed this way, and that was trying to get in position to catch him. Finally, they climbed onto a float to get under Hugley, just in time. He landed in his arms, whoop! The float caved in beneath them. The crowds of the people cried, "Oh!" The parade stopped. The music stopped. The cheering stopped. Everyone held their breath. Finally, Hugley, Buddha, and Grubble struggled out of the hole in the float. They were okay. The crowd of the parade sighed, "Ah!" Then everyone cheered. Louder than ever, they shouted, "Good show, bravo!" Everyone waved. The monsters waved back. Music started and the floats rolled down the street once again. "Thanksgiving parades are fun," said Hugley. "I agree," said Grubble. "Me too," said Buddha. When the parade was over, the three friends dropped what they were wearing and escaped into the building with all their beds. They dived under the bed in the middle of the room. Once they were back in the monster world, they sat down to catch their breath. "I had something for you both," Hugley said to his friends. He opened his hands and candy spilled out. "I know we're not supposed to take people's stuff, but they were giving it away to everybody." "Thank you," said Grubble. "I didn't get to eat anything during the parade." "Yeah," said Buddha. "Thanks." "No, I want to thank you," said Hugley, "for saving me. You will always be my best friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you." The end. So, What do you think? I love this. I actually think the book is just for fun. This is a Thanksgiving book, so happy Thanksgiving, everybody, for spending us in the holidays, and we're getting ready for the Christmas time. So hope you guys love this book of Hockley's Thanksgiving Parade. And make sure you give this video a like if you like the video. And by the way, I actually made a playlist of books. So if you want to see my playlist, you can check out the books on the YouTube channel of our books playlist. So thank you so much for watching. This is Matthew here, sign off. And we'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.